Thank you for joining me here at Balance, Wellness, and Fitness. We are in the cat cave versus one of my offices, aka my living room. So we might have a visitor from time to time. I have one off to my left. This is going to be about a 40-ish minute bar workout, full body, a little bit different take that I'll explain in just a moment. Equipment that you will need, either set yourself up so you're near a counter, a desk, something that's hip height or waist height. A straight back chair, folding chair will work just perfectly fine. You'll need a mat, whether it's Pilates mat, a yoga mat, or a thick towel when we go to the floor. You'll also need light weights if you choose to use them. The weight of your arms do count as something. 1 to 2 pounds is plenty for this workout. Full water bottles. You don't want it sloshing. That's a whole different stability workout for the shoulders. So make sure you use water bottles, so full. A small ball, playground ball, soccer ball, you can roll up a beach towel. That is the equipment you'll need. In bar, typically it's done either barefoot or you're wearing some of those little grippy socks. You can choose what you need. This workout, again, is going to be a full body. We're not working on strengthening feet. So if you do have any type of foot issues, collapsed arches, you're flat-footed, you have bunions, you really want your shoes on for comfort. Because the main thing here is you need to be able to have support of your feet to work, to keep your knee alignment, your hip alignment, your pelvic alignment. And if you're coming in with collapsed arches and everything is rolling in, you're not going to be able to keep that. And you're going to start to injure things that you don't want to. And you never want to build your body out of the natural alignment. And that's what we're all going for. We always do enough stuff to ourselves during the day that pull us out. So when we try to exercise and help that get stronger, you want to make sure you've got that alignment. And with that said, you can probably tell if you don't know me, I come from a therapy background. And so my approach to bar is also going to be a little bit different. Athletic trainer, licensed, as well as cardiovascular tech and exercise physiologist. I do cardio exercise and rehab as part of my mainstay with chronic pain patients. I also see the other end, the athletic training. And with both of those ends, therapy and athletic training, we were always taught, use your big muscles first. Fatigue those, then isolate, go for the smaller muscles. Bar tends, from what I have seen, it's usually going the opposite way. So my take is going to be a little bit different. We're going to fatigue those big muscles before we go to the small, but you should still get the same quality toning workout that you're hoping to get, and hopefully being a little less sore. So with that said, let's find our spot on the mat. We're going to take our feet a little bit wide and parallel. So about 1.5 this distance apart. We're just going to start with a soft squat. With an inhale, take a breath and lift the shoulders up, sit them on the ribs, spread your fingers, press the ground away already. Feel everything knit and wrap in. Take this next breath, exhale, sit back, gently come up. We sit for 2 and sit 3. Press the ground away up. Sit 4, 4 more. And sit, press up, sit, press up, sit, press up, sit, press up. Stay here. Calf raises neutral. Roll up on those toes, lower down. Draw the abs in and up and lower. Float up, lower down. Lift and lower. 4 more. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Lift, stay up, kick the heels into first position. First set of plies. Baby drop, squeeze of those inner thighs, exhale, tighten the belly up. Keep the arms active, and up. 3, and up. 4, and up. 5, just soft. 6, and up. 7, and up. 8, and up. 9, bring it up. 10, bring it up. Stay here, press yourself up. Turn those toes out. Find that parallel position again. Take the feet a little bit wider. Regular squat width. Take your breath here. Float the arms forward. Pull down, engage everything. Float forward. Exhale up. Sit and up. Sit and up. Pressing those sits bones back. 4 more and up. 3 more and up. 2 more and up. Last one. Come up. Calf raises. Turn the toes out ever so slightly. Baby first position, but you've got space between your feet. And lift up and lower. Keep the arms active and lower. 3, and lower. Fifth position arms. I'm going to go out of camera range. Lift them up, float them down. Lift them up, float them down. As they come up, keep the ribs connected. Pull through the shoulder blades. Keep them up. Pull them down. Now lift yourself up. Find those arms again. Take the legs back out to parallel. Sit back for 5 more squats. And up, back, and up. Knees track forward versus left or right for pliés. Some more of those are coming up. Bring yourself up here. Press up. Take those heels back in. Find position. Here we go, those pliés. Drop and up. Think of zipping everything as you come up with that exhale. Drop and zip and zip. One more, add the arms. And lift and zip. As you're coming down, pull those shoulder blades down. Fingers are floating, reaching through the air, scraping down the walls. Let's get another set. Here's 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently roll up on those toes, turn the legs back parallel, gently lower them down. Heel toe your way in so they're right underneath your armpits. Lift up the shoulders again. Prepare for just an easy march. Tighten that core and lift the leg and lower. Peel up from the heel, lower down from the toes. Keep everything nice and steady so you're not doing this kind of thing. And nice and controlled, the lift and lower. So you're peeling opposite way. Abs are in and up, shoulders are down, chest is lifted. Get ready for double time. One more. Finish with that left and double time. Keeping everything engaged. Fingers are spread back there so they're not just hanging limp. 4, 3, 2. Slow it back down and add the arms in. Lift the arms, pull down. Lift, pull, lift, pull. Staying steady. Wrapping through the core. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take this out to the side. Still nice and steady. Let's add a little movement in 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back again. 4. Keep everything nice and connected. Take it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back one more time. 3, 2, 1. And forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to bring the knees back forward. Good. Drop the shoulders. 4 more. 3 more. 2, and 1. Little shoulder roll. Heel toe the legs wide. Point into a wide plie. Take them out to 5th position. And drop with an inhale. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, drop, and squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, and squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. Now take this out and drop through the seat. Bring the arms forward. Palms are looking at each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Easy row. Squeeze with your inhale. Exhale, tighten the abs. Squeeze, tighten. Squeeze, tighten. Squeeze, tighten. 4 more. Tighten. 3 more. Tighten. 2, tighten. 1. Lower the arms down. Back to the pliés. Float the arms up and drop. Float and drop. 3 and drop. 4. Drop 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower down. Bring the hands back in front. Rotate to the right. Reach a little forward with your inhale. Exhale, squeeze it. Good. And squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1. Float them forward, 4 plies. Lift and lower, lift and lower, 3 and lower, 4. Gently lower, hold here, float those arms out, rotate to the left. Inhale as you reach, exhale, row, and reach and row. 3 and row, 4. Shoulders down, chest lifted and row. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Float those arms out, rotate forward, float the arms up, keep the shoulders down, lift that right heel for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both together, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them down slow, press back through this knee for 8. So moving through the ankle and the hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, abs in, 2, and 1. Shoulders down, left side, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both together, 8, 7, 6. Shoulders down, chest lifted, 3 more, 2, and 1. Lower the arms, press up tall, heel toe your way in. Give yourself a quick forward fold. Soften through the knees. As much as you need, let the hips come to the sky. Forward fold is for the hips. Take a stacking your spine over top of your head. Big breath here. We're going to press the ground away. We're going to grab the light weights if you want to use weights. We're going to hit that set again, similar but different. And if you don't, just stay without. You can always put them down at any point during or stop and quickly grab them when I think I can do them. Take the feet back parallel. We're going to start with 5 squats, 2 fists to armpit distance apart. Take a breath. Exhale, arms go forward. Inhale, pull up. And sit, up 2. Sit back, exhale up. Sit back, zip the abs coming up, pressing the ground away. Pulling the shoulder blades down. Good. Another set. 8, 7. Press. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up tall here. Lift up the toes. Roll out. Plies here. Inhale, drop, squeeze out. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4 and up. 4 more and up. 3 more and up. 2 more. Make sure you're stacked. Last one. Stay up. Lift up on the toes. Plie down. Lower the heels. Come up. Lift up on the toes. Drop the seat down. Heels down. Press up. Lift up on the toes. Sit down. Heels down. Press up. Lift up on the toes. Sit down. Heels down. Press up. Drop the seat down. Lift up the heels. Press yourself up tall. Lower the heels down. Plie down. Lift up the heels. Press yourself tall. Heels down. 2 more. Sit the seat down. Lift up the heels. Lift yourself up tall. Heels drop down. Sit into your seat. Pick up the heels. Bring yourself up. Sit the heels down. Take the feet a little bit wider apart. Find that wide fit position again. Second set of rows. And float the arms up and soft. Sit into that seat. 5 from each side. Float forward. Squeeze back. Palms look at each other. Inhale. Exhale. Tighten the abs. Inhale. 3. Exhale. Tighten. Inhale. Exhale. Tighten. And inhale. Exhale. Tighten. Rotate to the right side. Reach out with that breath. And tighten. And reach. And 2. Reach. And 3. Reach. And 4. Reach. 5 here. Rotate center. Take it to the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Zip those abs. Staying tall. Right over the center of your sacrum. And squeeze. Reach. And squeeze. Reach. And squeeze. Rotate back center. Carefully step up and in. Sit your weights off to the side for a moment before you use that little ball next when we come back up. Find your parallel again. 5, just baby squats, just to move. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, and up. 4, and up. 5, gently come up. Lift up on those heels. Kick your toes together. Bring the heels together so they lightly kiss. Press the ground away as we're in this tall first position. Lift up the shoulders. And we're going to lift up our toes and reach through them again. Lift up the toes, reach again, and lift up the toes, reach again. Float up through your toes. Stay here. A little bit of arm work. If it's uncomfortable, come back down. They keep everything engaged fully on the ground. The flesh wrap around. Tushes tight. Find the spot that works. Float the arms up. Palms facing up. Circle through the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down and circle. 8, 7. Great balance work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to turn the palms back up. Squeeze through the shoulders, bringing them back towards your spine. Take a breath and release. Inhale, squeeze, keep your balance. Exhale, tighten the belly, release. And squeeze, good. Gently release 3. Squeeze, release 4. Change the arm position, arms out front. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find that motion again here. And gently release. Keep your balance. And squeeze, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, tighten the belly, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, tighten, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, tighten, release. Turn to the right side, engage those obliques. 3 here. Squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. We're almost there. Rotate to the left side. Maintain that balance. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. And inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Bring yourself back center. Lower the arm down. Work on all those stabilizers. Those who know me love. Well, you don't love it, but you know I love working on stabilizers because you need it. Roll down. Gently bring one leg at a time back into parallel. Pedal on through. If you have your chair handy, your desk, float on over to it. We're going to do a quick leg stretch and then we're going to grab our ball. We'll turn our left leg out ever so slightly from the hip just to open up. Reach if you need it. Grab that ankle pant leg if you're using a strap, whatever you need, if somebody's assisting you with this. Pulling that right heel towards that right hip. And if you have a long leg and short arm, go the opposite. Left arm, right leg. So you want to make sure to keep that kneecap looking down. Right now we're keeping our pelvis nice and level. It's looking forward. Just stretching through the quad. Give yourself another breath. And as you exhale, tip through the hips. You can soften that left knee a little bit. Reach out if you need it so you can start to get up into that hip flexor. Pretend there's somebody pushing that leg up as you're pulling. You'll get a deeper stretch through there. One more breath there. As you exhale, gently bring it forward. Bring the heel down, toes up. Push in a diagonal so you're pushing over to that left hip. And let's get that hamstring for a moment. And then just gently point through the toes. Float up, pedal through, and never shake things. Never shake your joints. You can shake your booty like that one song, but don't shake your joints. Let's turn our right foot out. Reach down and grab that left ankle, pant leg, toes, whatever you can safely find. And again, shorter arms, longer leg. Use the opposite hand, or if you've had a replacement, one leg is longer than the other, the legs are bowed, but you just want to make sure that kneecap is coming down. There's always options. If somebody's helping you with that, make sure they've got that down. Right now, our pelvis is still level. And now we're going to make that little tip. You can soften that right knee to lean into it. Pretend somebody's pushing from this left thigh to help push that up as you pull it up to get a better stretch in that hip flexor. Good. Watching me fall over there. Don't watch that. I'm trying to turn my head too many different directions. One more breath here. Gently release. pedal on through. And now we'll reach over and grab that small ball, whatever is going to work for you. And it's going to go between the ankles first. It's going, oh, yep, a little bit of leg work. We're going to get our breath going again, get that heart rate up, and some things are moving. Let's turn our toes parallel. Here we go. Just baby squats first. Drop and up. 2. Press the ground away just through the feet. Let the glutes be for 4 more. Then we'll make the glutes work. 3 more. 2. Just involving those legs, lubing up those joints. Now sit back a little deeper. Squeeze through the glutes. Pressing through the feet and through the glutes. And up, but not super deep, so we can stay with our tempo. Good. 2 more, then we're going to get another set here. Lift up on your toes ever so slightly. And up. 2. And up. 3. And up. 4. Not way up in high half toe, just heels are skimming. You have kitten heels on, even less. Last 3. 2. And 1. Lower the heels down. If you did lift, kick the feet out in the 5th position and drop into your baby plie. Come up, squeeze the ball, those inner thighs. And drop. Pull the arms down. And drop. Really pull through the shoulder blades. Engage those arms. Engage your abs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Another set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Lift up the toes. Go back to parallel. Reach down for your ball. Bring it between the thighs. Start to turn out into just a baby, almost second position is where you're going to be with your toes. We're going to float down with an inhale. Exhale, really squeeze on those thighs. Drag up, shoulder blades down. Inhale, float the knees. They stay with the middle toe. Squeeze. Inhale, stay. Squeeze. Inhale. Squeeze. 1 more like this. Squeeze. Now we're going to drop down. Float the arms forward. Float your toes forward. Right leg squeeze into that ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and left leg squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check your position. Shoulder blades down, chest lifted. Abs are engaged. Lengthen your tailbone. Roll up on your toes. Same thing. And squeeze right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And left to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower both heels. Reach and grab your ball. We're going to bring the legs into first position, nice and tight. We're going to float the arms up. Torso rotations, then we'll stay for some lat pulls. Inhale to rotate to the right, just to the ribs. Exhale, blow through the straw center. And left. Inhale, rotate. And right. Shoulder blades down. Back to the right. And left. And right. And left. Last right for now. Last left for now. Drop the shoulders, rotate to the right, stay here. Float the arms up, not past your body. Squeeze, pull down. Inhale, float up, squeeze and pull. Float for 3, squeeze and pull. Float for 4, squeeze and pull. Here's 5, squeeze and pull. 6, squeeze and pull. 7, squeeze and pull. Second set, add a plie. Reach up, squeeze and pull. Float, squeeze and pull. 3, squeeze and pull. 4, squeeze and pull. 5, squeeze and pull. 6, squeeze and pull. 7, squeeze and pull. The last one this side, squeeze and pull. Gently rotate center, take this to the left. Take your breath, exhale, tighten the belly and pull. Inhale. Pulling the shoulder blades to the hips. Squeezing through the heels of the hands. One more here. Add the legs. Good. Float up. Squeeze. And float. Squeeze. Drawing those inner thighs together. Squeeze. One more after this one. I think my count is somewhat right. Bring it center, just the arms. Pull down. Float up. And up. And up. And up. Add the legs. Squeeze up. And 2. And 3. 4 more. And up. And 2. And 3. And 4. Big shoulder roll here. Let's send our ball off to the side for a quick moment. Shoulders stretch. Find the feet in parallel. Take that right arm across your body. Bring that left arm up. Palm is on the upper arm. You can also do your forearm. Just don't push on your joints. Keep that shoulder down as you're reaching back. It can rest right on top of the other shoulder if you like, or keep it out for a little bit more leverage. Give yourself another breath. We're going to pick the arm up. Take it reaching over for that opposite shoulder. The hand can be here, front side, pushing up, shoulders down. It can come the opposite way. It just depends on your flexibility and what feels good. Stay grounded to the feet. One more breath. Float the arms up and down. Bring that left arm over. Drop the shoulder. Maybe a different knee. Maybe a different grip. Good. Another breath here. We bring this arm in. Take it up. Reaching over towards that right shoulder. Choose where you need to be. Keeping the shoulder blades down with a little assistance from that right arm. Whether it's coming from around the face or you're reaching from behind. Then we're going to float the arms out and around. This is where you may need the chair for one side. We've got another set of rows and we're going to involve the legs with it. You can hang onto both weights or you can hang onto just the one because we're going to work one arm at a time. Sometimes having that second weight gives you a little bit of extra balance. It's not a real cheat because you're not struggling against it or bracing against it. Sometimes it just helps that shoulder girdle stay in alignment. Because we're going to find parallel position. Feet are 2 fist distance apart. And we're going to start to tip forward through our hips. And if you're going to use your chair, this is where you're going to want it or your desk or your countertop in front of you. And you'll have that opposite hand here as you tip on over. I'll demonstrate here and then I may move away from the chair. On your exhale, start with your row, squeeze through the shoulder blades, and release. Exhale, squeeze, and release. 2 more with this breath. Squeeze, release, and squeeze, release. Change your breath. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, blow through the straw. Inhale, squeeze, blow through the straw. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stay here. Extend that left leg long. Toes are flexed. If you're comfortable with your balance, come on off. You can hang onto that weight. Squeeze, 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 squeeze and hold. Now the glute. Squeeze that glute and tap. Squeeze that left hip. Abs are in and up if you need it. 2 more. 1 more. Lower the right arm. Put them together. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last one, just the leg again. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Draw that leg in. Press up. Second side. We start with the row. Find a neutral spine. Hinge over. Here we go. The opposite breathing. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, release. 3 more. Squeeze, leading with the shoulder blade. Keep the shoulders out of the neck, lower out of those ears. Last one, we change our breathing. Inhale, exhale, blow through the straw. Inhale, inhale, inhale. 4, 5. Now we're going to fold that leg. Take that leg back. Change your balance. Use your chair, counter, desk if you need it. Inhale, squeeze. 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 Squeeze and pause just the leg. Exhale. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them both together. Squeeze. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5. Just the leg again. Last 5 and lower. 4 and lower. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. 1, gently lower. Bring the leg in. Give yourself a bring forward fold. Set your weight down if needed. We're going back to that other side. You press the ground away. Carefully come up. Roll the shoulders. And we're going to step and turn facing away. So whatever you have for balance is at your side. We're going to rotate our left leg out. And we're going to bring, it's called sometimes tendu. Tendu means that you're moving your leg in space. We're going to reach to the toes. If you need your balance thing, place your hand on it. We're going to float the leg up, crossing the body. As you exhale, we're going to sweep back around into attitude. So we're going to float it up, bring it forward, and sweep back around. And bring it forward 3, and sweep it around. Bring it forward 4, and sweep it around. Bring it forward 5. Keep it back in attitude. Give yourself this little lean forward. Press the ground away with this left foot. Soften the knee now and use that glute. And as you're back in attitude, let's get some little pulses here and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Stay here. Engage your pelvic floor. Now that right arm, with that weight, if you kept it, lateral raise. Lift and lower. 2 and lower. 3 and lower. 4 and lower. 5, lower. 6, lower. 7, lower. You know it's coming all together. Exhale, tighten the belly. Release. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Press the ground away. Gently come up. Roll the shoulders. Second side. So with a little weight out the way. Again, if you need your balance thing, have your balance thing there. Because we're going to stand on that leg we just worked. We're going to get a good stretch afterwards. Rotate out from the hip. Press the ground away. Find your length. Bring that left leg forward into Konde. Lift it up. Sweep back into attitude. Bring it back forward. Just working gently through that hip joint. Using those muscles. Everything's engaged. Forward for 4. And sweep back. Inhale. Exhale. Stay where it's comfortable and your range of motion that you keep your form. Good. 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to stay back in attitude. Soften through the knee. Bring that glute if it's not. Give yourself that little lean. I'm just going to turn so you can see. And lift and lower. 2 and lower. Using that glute and lower. 5 and lower. 6, think of the leg being nice and long versus curled in. 8, lower. 9, lower. Keep it lifted for 10. Keep it contracted. Find your neutral spine if you lost it. Let that arm hang at your side. Lateral raises. Lift and lower. 2 and lower. Reaching through the knuckles. So you're engaging that medial delt. Not using your bicep. Not using your shoulder blade. There's 7, lower. 8, lower. 9, lower. 10, lower. Everything together. And here we go. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Release. Squeeze and lift. Release. 3, release. 4, release. Got those different directions going. This is good for our spine. It's good for our brain. 6, release. 7, release. 8, release. 9, release. And 10, gently release. Carefully come up. Sit your weight off to the side. We're going to quad stretch again. hamstring stretch again. And then we're going to get a standing figure 4. And if you need to sit or go onto the ground to do it, go ahead. Because we're going to make our way there shortly on one more standing exercise. As we'll grab that right leg, gently pulling it in. And this time while you have it, it's turning, circle through that ankle. Go 4 or 5 times each way. If you have to shift, if you were hanging onto your ankle, you need to bring it down in front and circle it, then go back up to that quad stretch. Then let's tip forward for a moment. Get that hip flexor, and then we'll bring that leg forward. Kick the hip over to the left. Press those toes down. Gently come up before we switch sides. If you need your thing for balance, turn that left foot out. Bring the right foot, and you may need to help it, and that's okay. So it's not resting on the knee. It can be below the knee, or it can be right above the knee. Just cross it over and start here standing tall and neutral. Pretend there's someone on the other side of that knee just pulling it back and opening through that hip. And then we'll sit into it. Just give yourself that nice little stretch. Now lean into it. Keep your neutral spine. Take it a little bit deeper. If you like it, that's too much. Come right out of it. Or press the ground away. Gently come up, pedal through your legs. Don't shake. You can walk your mat if you need to move. But don't do this little shaky stuff. Bad for the joints. Left side's turn. Let's get that quad. And again, if you know that you need to use your ankle, stay here and circle through your ankle several times. Evening that out both ways. Then reach and grab. There's always ways to make it accessible. Keeping the spine in alignment, keeping that pelvis looking directly forward, so you stay nice and tall. We'll get that hip flexion in just a moment. We've worked them. They've provided a lot of stability so far. And then we're going to gently fold into that. Pretend you have that little person pushing up from the front. You're pulling from the back. And then we'll bring that leg around, bring it out in front of you, heel is down. Now you're kicking the hips off to the right. You have this hamstring. And point those toes on down, reaching through it. We'll press the ground away to come up. This play might be a little bit different for you. If it's tighter, you may need to be down here, below the kneecap. If it feels the same or better, bring it up, but stand tall at first. Open up through the pelvis. Again, pretend someone's on the back side of that knee crease, pulling it back and opening. This side's a little tighter for me, so I'm just going to drop it down here. Give yourself another breath here. And then we're going to start to sit back into that. That one I got to pull up. Keep the abs in, because you want to keep your spinal position. Otherwise, you start stretching things that are not meant to go along with this. And then we'll start to lean into it, pressing those sits bones back. So keeping the spine neutral. One more breath here. And then we'll gently cross, come up, pedal through. We're going to move our chair back to that other side. We have one more thing we're going to do here and get our hamstrings with a standing, a little bit more arm work before we make our way down. No push-ups today. We have a little bit of ab work to finish because we've gotten everything, I think, very nicely today that we've worked. We're going to hinge on over, find that neutral spine. If you need this for balance, again, use what you need for balance. We're going to extend our left leg long. Watch where your hips are so they're not popping up. And we'll let that right arm hang long. Left arm can be beside it. On your exhale, pull back, let the arm come down. Pull back, arm comes down. 3, reaching to the knuckles, not going much higher than your spine. 5, now add the leg. Lift the entire leg, not just the glute lifting. Lift, lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, hold here. Point your toes, fold in, hamstring curl. A little bit of balance work if you want. If you're wobbling, grab that because we're not working successfully on balance like we did earlier. 2 more here. 1 more. Gently lower down, press the ground away, carefully roll up, change sides, hinge back over, strap those shoulder blades, extend that leg back long, let the arm hang. Fold if you like. Pull through that tricep. Exhale, pull. 3, 4, 5. Add the leg. So the entire leg lifts. Your foot is flexed, so you do get that posterior chain. There's 4, 5. Hold here. Let the arm drop. Fold through the thing. Extend. Toes point to get that hamstring. Bring the hand up there if you need it. 1 more. There's 5. Good. Hold this down. Bring it down. Press the ground away. A little bit more arm work. Get the heart rate elevated one last time. Grab your weights. Hinge on forward. Press the arms back long. Lift them up a little bit higher than your hips if you can. Rotate palms a little down. Rotate palms a little up. Rotate palms a little down. Rotate them up. Rotate them down. Rotate them up. Last time slow. Bring them up and fast. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last one here. Turn them in towards your body. Squeeze them in. Let the fingers float down towards the floor. Keep the arms hugged into your spine. Extend back through the knuckles. Keep the wrist stable. And bend. Extend and bend. 3 and bend. 4, shoulders down, abs in and up. 5 more. 5 and bend. 4 and bend. 3, good. 2, good. Last one. Let the arms hang. Press the ground away to come up. If you have a chair that you've got on your mat now, move it out the way so you can gently come down. Sit your weights off to the side. Find your way to the back of your mat. Easy forward fold down. Just soften right on through. Just having the feet comfortable. Give yourself another breath. And on an exhale, start to walk yourself out. Find your high plank for a moment. Drop your knees down to find your cat-cow. Just safely, gently, intelligently lower yourself down, making the most out of every movement versus just plopping on the ground. Give yourself a couple of cat-cows here, leading with the pelvis. Just move that spine. Exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow. Top of the head drops, tailbone looks down. Tailbone looks up, shoulder blades slide down the ribs. Arc this forward. Give yourself 1 more. Find that table for a moment. You can sweep your feet to the side or cross your ankles, shift your weight back. So come into your hips. We have 5 half rollbacks and then 5 rotational movements we'll do with a karate chop there. Legs can be long, legs can be bent. You need to be able to sit in a neutral spine. There's no right or wrong. Sometimes you might be able to because your hip flexors are tight. Sometimes you might not. Float the arms up ahead of you. Pelvis is forward. Toes are up. 2 fist distances apart between those knees. Roll back with an exhale. Inhale up. Use those lower abs. On the 5th one, we stay down. Here's 3 and up. 4 and up. 5. Stay here. Just to the right side. Exhale, rotate, open through those ribs. A lot more. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, rotate. Forward 2. Exhale, rotate. Forward 3. Exhale, rotate. Forward 4. Exhale, rotate. Stay here. Pause for a moment. Rotate back center. Float that right arm up. Pull down outside the hip with a swoop. Float it up. Inhale. Inhale. And inhale. Bring back neutral. Inhale your way up. 5 more. Exhale, roll back from the top. Inhale up. Exhale, peel through those abs. Up for 2. I know you've used them the whole workout. Up for 3, but I said we had a little dedicated. Up for 4. Stay here on this 5th one. Drop the shoulders. Engage those abs. Here we go for those rotations to the left. Exhale a little bit more. Back center. Rolling on through. And 2. Rolling on 3. You can do it. Roll on 4. Pause here. 5. Really engage. Fire those abs. Keep it out of your neck. Good. Gently come back center. Inhale that arm up. Exhale, swoop through. Inhale it up, swoop it up through. A little extra shoulder work, a little mobility work. 2 more, you can do this. And through. Last one. Gently through. Inhale your weight totally up. Exhale, spine stretch forward. Root those hips down. If you need to take the hands and get the flesh from out underneath, go ahead. Then lift up yourself if someone was lifting you from the back through your ribs, which I hope nobody has done to you recently, and hopefully by accident. And lengthen as you lift up out of those ribs forward. If you had a big exercise ball or pillow sitting on your lap that you're trying to lift yourself up and over, enjoy that length in your spine as you stretch forward. Crown of the head is looking directly forward, letting everything go. Then pull the shoulder blades out of the ears and lengthen there. Push to the heels, spread your toes. One more breath here. Release the arms to gently go to a forward fold. Keep those feet active, at least 2 fist distance apart. Keep lifting up out of the chest as you go into a fold. A fold shouldn't be a flop. A fold, you also have that lift as you're lifting your chest up and forward to open up through those hips as you go down through your back. You can hang onto your ankles, but don't work for dear life, so you're stretching the wrong things. One more breath. Carefully roll up. Fold your knees. Give yourself space if you're not where you need to be on your mat, so your head is on it as well, or your towel. Roll down. Watch anything you've got clipping your hair, or any of the weights or toys that you have, accessories you need. Take the feet a little wide. Let the knees fall to the right to a spinal twist. If the left arm's available to you, take it up overhead, and you can follow with that right arm. Again, watching where your toes may be. You made it. Big breath in. Big breath out. We squeeze those glutes to come center. Pull down the right arm. Pull down the left arm. Let your knees gently open up to the left. Reposition your feet if they started to kind of creep in. If the arms are available, take one up at a time again. Nice big breath. On the next exhale, fold down to that left arm. Then fold to the right. Squeeze the knees to come back center. Walk the feet in tight. Hug them in for a moment. We'll push that right foot to the sky, hugging the left knee in. Getting that hamstring. Point up through the toes. Flex to the foot again and spread those toes. Circle the ankle again. And try to keep your toes spread while you're circling the ankle this time. Your feet did a lot of work. Shoes on or off. Hug that right knee in. Push that left heel to the sky. Try to spread those toes again. And circle through this ankle as well, trying to keep them spread. And then fold that knee in, rock side to side for a moment. And you made it on through. Come up when you're ready. If you need a little extra stretch or want a little bit more, there's a mobility foam roller video, as well as a nice easy flow. There's a few shorter stretch videos, the quadratus lumborum, and the lower back the hip stretch as well. It's a nice complement to what we did today. And thank you for joining me in the Cat Cave, and see you soon.